live?
Arthur Harrington, Sac, New York, on Route 67.
On Route 67. Would you talk a little louder, too,
Okay.
so we can pick it up? How long have you lived in Hoosick Falls area?
All my life.
All your life?
Right.
See, were you born in Hoosick Falls? Or
North Hoosick.
You're born in North Hoosick. That's where you live now.
I live in Sac now, just up the road, east.
Was it around where you used to live
Yep.
when you were a kid?
That's correct.
All right, well, you tell us a little about when you were a kid and before you went into the service.
Well, I went to St. Mary's Academy. Left in the meantime, we used to go swimming every during the summer up to the old White Creek Pool.
Sure.
We used to keep that maintained pretty good. We enjoyed ourselves up there. Then I went out of school. I went to Noblin Woods to learn to be a machinist.
All right, can I ask you a question about going to school? When you went to school at St. Mary's, how'd you get down to St. Mary's?
Walked from North Hoosick to, when I lived north to Hoosick Falls every day.
You walked down and back every
Down
day?
and back.
Hey,
All kinds of weather.
that's the old joke, but you really did it, huh?
We did it.
Yeah, I see.
We did it.
All right, and then you went to work in
Noblin Wood.
Noblin Wood.
Yeah. And I left there for a better job down to the Waterville Arsenal, where I was working on the 75 millimeters. I was did the finished job on the gun breech with a wet grinder.
I
So
see.
we had close tolerance to make sure it worked good.
Right.
Then I left there and took a leave of absence. They were going to keep me there. But I got down to the Marine Corps recruiting office ahead of the Army, and I got sworn in, so they couldn't keep me at the Arsenal, so I joined the Marine Corps.
I see, but you could have got a deferment probably if you worked
Well,
at
I think at the time they used to draft the people and keep them there,
I see.
but you're under Army status.
Oh, I see. So you went to the Marines.
Went to the Marine Corps.
When was that when you enlisted?
September 10th, 1942.
1942. All right.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Then I went to Paris Island boot camp. That was a whole different ball game. I left there, went to a place they call it Camp Lejeune now, but I used to call it New River. I was there, and they'd give us a 72-hour pass, and two of us came home for 72 hours. A guy by the name of Clifford Danford, myself, better known as Cliff Danford.
Oh, he was from Hoosick Falls.
He was from Hoosick
Did
Falls.
you enlist together, or
We all went together, yeah, a bunch of us.
do you remember any of the names so we could have them on
Oh,
tape?
yeah, let's see, there was myself, Stanley Mosta, Cliff Danford, Bill Williams. I don't think who else.
Well, that's all right. As long as we got
I
some of
can't
them.
think there might
That's
be.
all right. We got some of them.
Harold Cutler.
Oh, Harold Cutler went
Harold,
over.
yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right. I knew there was another one.
Yeah. Okay, so you did basic together?
All did basic together, yeah.
All right. Then what happened?
Then we got separated after we went to different, you go here, you go
Yeah.
here. They took all the biggest guys, I mean, tallest ones, the bigger ones, and made machine gunners out of us.
Oh, you were a machine gunner.
It was 30 caliber, yeah.
Right.
I did demolitions too. Land mines and stuff like that, moving traps.
All right. Then what happened? Where'd you go and what
Went
happened?
from there, went to, they transferred us to Camp Elliott in San Diego. From there they shot us up to Camp Pendleton in California. From back to San Diego, we embarked from San Diego, went to Auckland, New Zealand. We were camped at a little place they call it Warkworth, just out of about 16 miles north of Auckland. Auckland's the main capital of Maine,
Yeah.
the North
Been
Island.
there,
Yeah.
actually.
Been there,
Yeah,
beautiful
right.
country.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So from there we went to Guadalcanal where we jungle trained. And we trained there, then we hit the island of Bougainville, which is in the Solomon Islands. We took that and we secured that, turned that over to the Army, come back to Guadalcanal. We did some more resting up and training again. Then we landed in Guam, the Solomon or in the Marianne Islands. I got wounded there in the landing there. We come back to Espritos, to Hebrides, to a naval hospital. I had a chance to go aboard a heavy cruiser then. There were lots of men on the cruiser. But I'd rather go back my outfit because I said, no, I'll go back to my outfit. Took me about a month to get back there. Then we went from there to Iwo Jima.
Oh, you were on Iwo Jima
Yeah,
too, the
yeah.
Sam, and there were Sam told us there were 3 or 4 other guys from
Yeah,
Hoosick
there was,
Falls
yeah,
there.
yeah. We lost, well, a neighbor of mine on there, at the time I lived on Abbott Street, was Harold McLucas.
Okay,
Yeah, McLucas' brother, Harold.
I see. And so you were in Iwo Jima, so that's the third beachhead you were
And
on.
the third one, yeah.
Yeah, and then what happened?
Then I come home and I didn't come home, I come back to the States. And I was stationed in Harts Island, New York, right in the Bronx. Naval prison. Yeah. Good duty though, good duty.
Good.
Every weekend off, every night off. They charged a court-martial, tried to take them to a camp picker down to Brooklyn Navy Yard for trial, transfer them like down to Philadelphia, stuff like that.
So in other words, you were involved in 3 landings actually,
Three,
three
yeah,
Marine landings,
Yeah.
and the Marines went in first, and
Yeah.
then the Army came to secure it.
Yeah, we turned it over to them, yeah.
I see. So,
We're the
these-
Navy's landing force, really, that's
Yeah.
what they call it. Yeah.
So, do you have any interesting other stories about the guys you've seen, or while you were in the service, or anything about the service that you could tell
I'm
us?
still in contact with 9 fellas, yeah. We had a company commander, or platoon leader, I should say. He will later become a company commander in another outfit. That he looked us all up and he got us all together, and he come and see me about 2 years ago, just deceased here about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain Jimmy Putnam, nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to see.
Yeah, I got a couple in Pennsylvania, one in Ohio, another guy down in Long Island. He got to be inspector for New York City Police Department.
All right. So then, after your Marine career, you were back working in the
Yeah.
States,
Went
in
to
New
work
York. You had that job. What happened then?
I went to polygraphic.
Oh, you kid, they discharged you from New
Discharged
York
me, yeah.
City.
I got October the 30th, 1945 on discharge.
I see.
Yeah.
Had enough points. You've been to
Couple
lots,
I
so they
I
sent
scored
you
about
out.
126 points. I think.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you were really up
Yeah.
there. All right, and then you came home and you went to work at
At the
the.
polygraphic in North Bennington.
I see.
Yeah. I was inside, and I couldn't take working inside like that. I had to get out.
A lot of fellows have said
Had to
that
get out.
since I've been doing this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what you do, Art?
Then I left there and I went to work in a loom sack paper mill for a while. I was on the maintenance up there, so I was in and out there. That was all right. Then I got a chance to go to work for the state. I worked for the state. I retired. I had 30 years with the
With the-
DOT and the Civil Defense Commission, both.
Oh, great. So you worked for the state for 30 years.
30 years, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Retired 1978.
Yeah, and then you went back, and now you become our judge.
Yeah, I was a judge when I was still working for the state.
I see.
Yeah.
How long you been judging?
Over 22 years.
You've been the judge in town here for 22
Yeah.
years?
A little over
Wonderful.
22. I just got elected for 4 more.
Yeah, that's great.
I
All
don't know if
right.
I'm going to stick with the 4 or not, but I'm there.
Yeah, but good, we got you. You got married, you had how many kids?
2 daughters.
2 daughters. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know your daughters.
Yeah.
And
2 daughters, 2 grandchildren, great-granddaughter.
yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right, can you tell us a little about Hoosick Falls as far as you're concerned? A little about, your feelings about it? And,
Oh, yeah. It's great. The whole town is great, A lot of nice people. A lot of good people.
I see. And I can't think of anything else. I mean, you went to school at St. Mary's, you walked down, you told us, and yeah. Did you
Rain or
grad-
shine.
What's that, rain or shine?
Rain
You
or
went to
shine.
school.
You
In the
went to
wintertime too, with the big
In the
snow?
wintertime.
Yeah.
If you weren't there, the nuns wanted to know why.
Yeah, but I mean, there wasn't any type of transportation? People didn't?
No, not at the time.
Yeah, but I mean, did people have cars? I mean,
Oh,
it was very few of them.
Very few. At the time, my father didn't have any.
I see. Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you, Art. I mean,
Okay,
you were,
I appreciate you asking me this.
yeah, and
Try to help you out.
well, and I'll tell you, you
So
did
we got a picture here I'd like to show you.
all right, well, let me zoom it in. You hold it up right there. You hold it, I can zoom
Picture-
right in.
The picture of the old Delaney's Hotel. They used to work their bartender once in a while.
Here, could you hold it down a little lower, please?
That's one
Up, right up, yeah, a little there it is, perfect. Now,
That's one I
let me
had.
zoom all the way in.
That's one that was in good shape, which they're restoring it now and looking great.
Oh, it looks just like it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I got it. I got it into the picture.
Okay.
And thank you very
Okay,
much.
all right.
Appreciate you coming.